Hello everyone. In this video, I will show you how to set up an amortization schedule, whether it's for a new or existing car loan or home mortgage or an extended payment plan for a product of a company you work for. And you want to check out how much monthly payment you can afford or the balance of the principal after a number of payments or the accrued interest or the payoff amount. On the left, right here, is a table for all the inputs. Uh, as a reminder, blue cells are for you to put in input data, and orange cells, no input. These are formula driven. So let's do a sample of a car loan. On the right hand side is the table for amortization schedule, and all cells are formula driven and no input. So let's say I want to do I want to check out a loan amount of $50,000 and a 5-year term with an interest rate of 4%. So I can see that with 5-year terms, I have 60 payments, 60 periods, and my monthly payment is $920.83. So over here is the amortization schedule or the period 1 through 60. And the way I set up this table is, let me just kind of quickly walk you through. These are the period, and this automatically adding 1 going down here. For the payment, the value is everything is the same throughout all the 60 periods. So here I use the Excel function PMT for payment. And you can see that this function really takes into the function, takes the loan amount, fixed loan, and the interest rate per year, mainly the number of period. You can see over here. I just want to make sure that a couple of things. This payment function, I need to put in a negative, a minus here because it will return the negative value. And the interest here is an annual amount. So I need to take that divided by 12. Now, the principal, I use the function PPMT. Again, this returns a negative value. I need to put in a minus. Interest rate divided by 12. The interest, I use the Excel function IPMT with a minus here. Uh, Again, interest divided by 12. And the principal balance is actually pretty easy. Take the total loan amount minus whatever the first payment of the principal. And the payoff is actually a little bit higher because it's not just like the principal, but it's the total amount for the first period. We have to add the interest back on it. Let's say in the middle of the term, I want to just kind of cancel my loan or withdraw it or whatever, then I need to look at the payoff amount to pay off what I owe. One other thing is we need to look at this principal balance. The first one is actually the total loan amount minus whatever payment that are already made, right? Then going down over here, uh, I need to change the formula a little bit, and I have to check like the previous balance minus the new principal amount that I paid off. So the payoff amount is the same thing. So I need to look at this one here, the balance, and then add the interest back on there. Now you could pretty much look at, for example, with the payment, right? Instead of using Excel functions, you could use a formula. Here or is a tab of formula for your reference. FV, future value, present value, interest rate, and this is how you calculate the compound interest, right? And this formula is actually um, for you to type in to calculate the principal balance. If you plug in this formula here, somewhere in here, and it will be the same as here. Now let's see. I want to know after, for example, 10 payment, the amount of principal is 77.7. Right here, right. This is payment number 10, and then the total principal pay is actually the sum of this, which is 7,655. The way I calculated, instead of like plugging in or typing in this formula here, principal balance for how many periods, I just type in, I just use a formula to take the sum of all these monthly payment. The formula here has the indirect function because it has to indirect the cell here, first of all, to match this number of payment, right, which is a D16, and then add it as a text into this indirect function. The amount of interest is actually pretty straightforward. I just use the VLOOKUP of this number period, number 10, and return the interest over here. So 143.74 right here. Total interest paid, same thing. I use the sum of this up to 10 payment, 1,552, which is right here. Alternatively, you could again use the formula here, this formula for accrued interest. Then total payment is pretty much easy. Just check the payment times how many of those. And then principal balance is actually another VLOOKUP function to look up the number of period and then return right here, number 10, 42,344. Payoff, same thing, use VLOOKUP function. So this is the schedule. Now let's try something. Let's try a higher, for example, a mortgage loan. What if I do 300,000 and for 30-year fixed loan? Again, keep it at 4%, 360 payment. My monthly payment is 1,432. So when you put in this number of payment, this schedule here has a function that really takes you all the way to 360 periods down here. And this pretty much wraps up my presentation. And thank you for watching. If you like it, please check out my YouTube channel and don't forget to subscribe.